Hello, everyone. Happy New Year. It's probably New Year's Day for a lot of people, but in Australia, it's the next day after that. Hope everyone was safe and not too hungover today, wherever you are in the world. It is going to be a big one, though. It is going to be a big one, and hopefully you're somewhere comfortable. Hopefully, though, you have been preparing as well because today's events are a little bit of a doozy. First thing I probably want to talk about before I forget, for those that are curious, and for those that are looking for good value, there are some spenders packs that appeared for the transformation event, which are very, very interesting. Now, I don't know why they do not have any of the transformation orbs. It perplexes me, but at the same time, they've got some weird stuff here as well. I don't. It's called transformation event, but I don't think it's a transformation event. I really don't know where this came from. Am I complaining? Probably not. There is actually 100 shards and 100 of these dice, which is pretty significant. Now, for those that are curious, though, it's kind of this other pack here, and there's a mythic outfit pack for $70, which is interesting. So they're starting to bring some stuff out there, and I'm not gonna lie, like the power boosting that you can get from the outfits is quite nice. But the fact is, you don't need to spend your gold merits on it, which is kind of unique as well. So I think what they're probably thinking is that you can get the transformation orbs by purchasing this, and that'll go towards it through the rebate. But you can't actually get the orbs from these packs, which is kind of odd. Now, of course, there is the billionaire packs, and if you look at it from that value perspective, $154 opposed to the top tier pack here, you actually it makes no sense to buy the billionaire pack. It literally makes zero sense to buy that. You would be buying this pack hands down 110%. Now, of course, you can grab the Fire Gourd, which is pretty insane. They're really giving a lot of options for those that are spenders on this game, which, I mean, look, for those that are spenders, they feel pretty good about it. For those that are free to play, it just means that there's going to be even better things coming out as a free to play option in the near future. You just have to be patient about it, which I know sucks. But I wanted to get that out of the way. Next thing on the agenda is going to be typing in the new code. So dope new year 2022. And I'm pretty sure that that was the one. So there we go. We get some 10 stamina, we get some gold, and we get some silver. Pretty stock standard, but you know what? We'll take the stamina because we need the stamina on this account. Now, once we've got that out of the way, God's blessing, pretty much a done deal. We kind of want to jump straight into the events. Just make sure that you have spent all of your things for the celebration. They do expire. Unfortunately, I was a little bit short of being able to buy the last bit of the shards for this one. I did want to grab the extra 15, but that is okay. I understand it is a thing. But for those that are wondering, make sure you do spend those ones because they will expire soon. Which kind of leads me into what's next. What comes next? What comes next? Let's go with Billionaire because I feel like this is like the disappointing event. For those that are wondering, make sure you do go ahead and grab the 9k worth of these dice. Grab 30 of those, save them. I wouldn't probably be looking to spend this time around because Fireball will be out in the next couple of events. He will appear, probably not the next one, but the one after that. So you do have the opportunity to save up 100 or 120 of those ones and pull deep for him. And the reason I say that is because there's still going to be people chasing the leaderboard. So unless you can go number one or number two or number three, I probably wouldn't recommend trying to get that. The reason being is, I mean, it's sort of diminishing returns, right? You get 80 tokens at fourth place. It's probably worth it at that stage, but anything under that, I wouldn't pull for this event. So if you've just got 60 tokens, save it. Make sure you can get at least top three, top four on the leaderboard, just so that when the fireball comes out, you can pretty much go ahead and do it that way. Now, of course, for those that are curious, that's pretty much it. 6 a day there. You can save them up. Is there anything really worthwhile mentioning here? I would probably recommend building Thunder Pony first, followed by the top one, which is picks you as a support class slash reflection. Then of course there's the resurrection beast, which is Kyrian. Honestly though, it's really just comes down to where you're at in the game, because Huang Ji's nice, but at the same time, it's like they're all getting replaced. So if you are very, very early in the game and you're wondering which legendary to go for, Inferno Kitty is the best one, followed by Heaven's Dragon as the support. Then I would grab Karkadan and then Cyan Rook as well. You will get a lot of Cyan Rook shards for free or for gold early game, so don't worry about building him just yet. He's really a support function and doesn't get good until after 4-star. But yeah, in terms of that, pretty much stock standard event. There's nothing too exciting to talk about. There is a selection chest, however, I'm pretty sure this is that a selection chest? Yes, this is the selection chest for 200 of these merits. Now, I would only recommend pulling this one out if you are in fact wailing hard every single event. The reason being is because it takes so much it takes so much of an investment to get these monsters all the way up to 7-star before you really want to be thinking about spending those coins on mythic equipment. Now, in saying that, is there anything else to mention? Epic-wise, I don't think they've added anything here. If you are very, very, very early game, I would go with the Mechanical Bird first over the Mechanical Ox. But that is my opinion on this event. This event is save it, spend your gold, but save your resources. Moving along, the gold bag. Everybody should be able to claim the gold bag at least today, so make sure you do that. Get some extra gold for this event, because it is a little bit of a double trouble event. Make sure you're grabbing your free heart there as well. While we're here though, because I know we're going to jump around a little bit in this video. While we're here, I think I might have to get... Do I have to get these ones? Yeah, I'm going to have to grab some of these Ascension Stones. And I wanted to potentially grab some of the Kyrian shards as well, just to get a full copy. I think so. Or, you know what? I'm going to have to wait. I'll have to wait for that one. Because, I mean, look, we're at 5 paper shards and we got 99 of these charms. And everybody knows what time it is. So we are going to be doing some pulls in a second. For those that are wondering, is it worthwhile spending on this? If you're very close to getting your 6th paper charm, I would definitely spend it. It is very expensive, totally RNG dependent. 15k gold, yikes. So we have 66. I feel like that'll be close to, if not the right amount in order for us to grab the next. I want to say it's going to be close enough. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be able to get it. Because, of course, we do need to talk about the newest release, which is the Generation 4. Gen 4 has appeared. In terms of the best one to get, I would say this one right here is the best transformation for Generation 4. Cao Pi, or King Cao Pi the Civilized. Basically, he paralyzes the crap out of everyone. Now, you have to remember that the... how do I put this? The transformations for your actual main character, the way that their skills work and the power scaling a bit of their skills is dependent on how many of the outfits you have for the corresponding level. So if you have a mythic outfit, then this guy gets skill level 2. If you have 2 mythics, then he gets full unlocks. There are a couple of things to remember, but generally speaking, he does have a pretty solid chance of paralyzing the enemy team. And I think that's pretty much why he is the best. He's purely a support main character, though. You have to remember, MCs are really all about support. But we'll cover them all in depth. So Wei Yan pretty much steals buffs, I believe. He does rage reduction and he does do some buff stealing. He does actually absorb attack as well. Steals up to 2 stat buffs and steals attack and defense. He's definitely worthwhile in some nations because he does attack the back row. Now, he's not going to do fantastic damage. Like, let's be honest, your MC is never going to out DPS anyone else. But from a support perspective, I mean, he's decent. He is decent. I would only pick between those two. This guy here, though, I mean, look, he's my new favorite for Wu. I'm not going to lie. Sun Jiang is pretty nasty. I just don't think you need to do double Sun Jiangs if you are a Wu team. I just don't see the value in that. Mainly because his main attraction is his reflection damage. And, of course, that scales on his own abilities as well. I just feel like it would just be overkill running 2 Sun Jiangs. I really don't see the benefit in doing so. But again, like, let me know in the comment section down below, do you think that would work? And likewise, you could run double tanks because Sun Jiang and Dong Zhao are technically tanks. They do have some counter abilities. They do have taunt to control the enemy. It could be interesting, but I just look, if I'm going to be honest with you, I feel like Cao Pi is really the only option for a lot of players out there. He's the one that I'm going to go ahead and pick. But let me know in the comment section down below if you picked any of the other ones for the Generation 4. What are you waiting for? Are you going to wait for Gen 5? Personally, I feel like that's a mistake. I think every couple of generations you should be updating your transformation. I mean, for me personally, it's been 3 because I'm still rocking the MC. I'm still rocking Shaji. She's still pretty valid because of her damage debuff and her void ability. But the reality is, I kind of want to upgrade to the new one, which is going to be Cao Pi for control, because he has paralysis in both the ultimate and rage ability. And for those that don't understand what paralysis does, it pretty much locks down the enemy team. So if I was going to run him, I'd probably put him in slot 1. Slot 1 and then dominant in slot 2. But when I get Gonsan will be slot 1. Then it'll be dominant. Then it'll be Dong Zhao. And then probably Cao Pi will be slot 6 for the next round paralysis. So there's going to be some interesting things to kind of structure. But I am very, very, very excited about the fact that they have released. Now, before we continue, though, we should probably talk a little bit around the shops. A lot of players ask me, is it worthwhile getting Wolfhammer and Dragonhair? It is because of the bonuses, so you get 15% increase and damage reduction. I believe this is the PvP one, which is a little bit bigger. No, it's not. It's just 15% damage and damage reduction. It is definitely worthwhile getting these if you do have a spare 10. If you had a spare 10 of these paper charms, you would need to convert them into shards to grab those ones. It is worth it in that sense, but I honestly think that you could almost just keep getting the Mythic transformations. And the reason being is because of the index. So for those that are curious about what the index actually does, once you go into your index for your transformations, you've got your mythics, you've got your legendaries, you've got your epics, your rares, and of course your commons. A lot of the epics can now be purchased in correspondence with the Wish Shop. So for those that are curious, it is worth investing in the epic index scores, mainly for the PvP damage and PvT damage reductions. I would recommend focusing on those ones first. Main reason is that they are going to be the make or break deals. If you are close to the other opponent's battle power, you probably will realize that you can actually win a couple of those fights if you do have better indexes. So not always battle power, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes your indexes actually will swing it in your advantage. But likewise, mythics, if you are thinking about your outfits and then you're thinking about, hey, if I just spent 2 more paper charms, I could get some better increase. And the truth is, there are a lot of things that are really beneficial. I mean, just looking at it now, I'm like, yeah, okay. 35% HP. That's pretty big. I don't know, 35% attack. That's pretty big. Like, there are some things here that you can start to focus on in terms of getting out the rest of your mythic transformations. But like I said, if you're going to talk about it in terms of what you need to do to upgrade to level 1, you need 1 mythic outfit. So as it says over here, basically to increase the abilities of your transformations, you need higher mythic outfit score outputs. And unfortunately, that is not in the realm of free-to-plays. It will take you a very, very long time to acquire that. But it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Another interesting point to note out is I believe these transformations, I believe if I can get into them one more time, they have passive abilities too, which is a lot better than the other, I guess, generations. So Gen 3, I think, had passives as well. So you do get a little bit more bang for your buck in terms of this. Now, this guy's passive ability, I believe every time someone gets hit, if I'm not mistaken, when attacked, 25 chance to inflict paralysis on target. Chance used for HP. Okay, so even when he's getting attacked, this guy has a chance to paralyze even as a transformation, which is pretty significant. All right, let's shut up. Let's talk a little bit about the odds. There is no odds. There you go. That was so short and sweet. What you need to know, though, is every 20 draws, you do get a guaranteed 12 paper charm shards, which is going to help us out. So we're going to have a guaranteed, I want to say, 36. So all we need on top of that is another 30, and we should be good. We do have 66 pulls, so we'll slow that down. I think, in all honesty, the odds of getting a full shard is probably not that high. I want to say it's probably like a 0.333%. But anyway, we might get lucky. We might pull one. I think we're going to get the guaranteed. Yep, the 12 paper shards. And we should be able to do another one. Let's do some solo pulls. You never know. You never know. PB loves the solo pulls. I mean, like, worst case scenario, we get the gold jackpot. I say that like that's the worst case scenario. In my mind, it's the worst case scenario. All right. Oh, we didn't get one. All right, let's do some solo pulls. 10 more to go. I know we got over it, so we are well and truly good to get it, and that's the guarantee. 12. Come on, game. Just give me one whole paper charm. Just for today. Just so I can spend it. You didn't. That's fine. There we go. 189 out of 66. I think we got what did we get? What do we get? We almost got 100 shards. Like that's pretty good. So for those that are curious, you get around 100 shards or thereabouts. So that should be enough for us to make one full one. Do we want to do this? No, we want to do the other one. We want to grab this one. Yes, this is what we want to get. And of course, we're going to go and purchase the king. So Cao Pi is in the bag. The civilized man. Let's go. That's cool. I have to admit, that's pretty cool. Also, for those that are curious, I actually do have a legendary shard. So how does that work out? Let me think about this. So I actually have one of these chests. So for those that are wondering, in the Wish Shop event, you can actually select the Universal Transformation charms. So I've actually managed to do that. I managed to grab a couple of those ones in the last event instead of trying to get the jackpots. And I noticed the drop rate for the legendary ones was considerably higher, which was interesting. It was very interesting. So forgive me as I digress, but I did want to pick some of these ones. Um, it might be wiser for me to wait, though. It might be wiser. Let me think about this. What do I get for your index? What do I get for your index? I mean, I can't technically get all of your indexes. I mean, look, who doesn't want Lubu, though? Who doesn't want Lubu? All right, we're going to get Lubu because, like, it'll be rude not to, right? It would be rude not to. So let's go ahead and do some indexes here. Now we're going to activate the transformation. So you don't get much of a power up, I don't think. I think it's just like a minor one. But still, we're going to activate these bad boys. Oh, we did actually get plus 5% damage increase. All right, so that's some nice statistics. Not gonna lie. So let's go ahead and select you as our transformation. So as you can see, the avatar up there has changed. You know what though? I mean, we're close. We're kind of close to getting 300 billion. Let me have a look to see if we can do, because I want to test this out. Obviously, we're going to go and test this guy out in PvP in a second, but I kind of want to get to 300 billion. I have been buying some of these ones every single day. So, is this going to be enough? I don't know. Let's find out. Let us find out. Is there a couple of other ones that we can do? HP, yeah, okay, we'll do that one. Why not? Get some more HP up there. 296. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's have a look in the bag to see if there's anything that we could potentially do. Interesting. I was tempted. Not gonna lie. I was tempted to pull these ones out and get Dong Zhao up to 3-star, but then I'm like, I should probably just save them. I probably should just save them so that we can get the guaranteed Gonsun when he appears. Oh, we do have some of these ones though. Let's go ahead and pull these ones out. We got Deception. What? We actually landed the Talisman Deception. That is so cool. That is so cool. Can I upgrade my Deception? Let me have a look. Come here. Come here. Come on. I'm tapping you. My goodness. Can I upgrade you? Oh, I've already got you at 2. Damn it. What do I need for you to go up? I need one more. One more to go grade 3. Ugh. Oh, well. Well, at least we're one down, right? That's cool. Can we upgrade vision? We can. Accuracy, very, very important. Let's go. Uh, okay, 2% accuracy. That might be enough to get us over the line a little bit. Interesting. I mean, I wasn't expecting that. That's nice. And we might have to speed up the videos length a little bit. What else can we do? You know what we can do? Uh, for those that don't know, today is, where is it? The parade day. You actually got 100 of these shards, which is quite nice for those that are still in the legendary era. But what I noticed on my character was that I was still running this piddly little resurrection chart, and I had not yet got out Venom Voodoo. So, guess what we're doing today? We are getting out our Venom Voodoo, and of course, that means that we should be able to get the index score with that. This might be enough to get us across the line. I'll see. Let's see if this is going to be enough. Synthesize you, grab the 10% pierce. Oh, wow. Close. Very close. Let's go ahead and change you out for Venom Voodoo. Not that it really matters that much. I know we dropped down a lot, but I think we should be okay. We should be okay. I think I need to regress the other one. We'll see. Give me a second. For those that are wondering, sometimes getting the advanced packs are worth it. So for those that are curious, the advanced packs are pretty available in most of the selection chests now, which gives you the option to grab these. So I don't think I need that many. So what I think I'll do is I'll grab 45. I'll grab 45 to start with. I don't want to over invest in it just yet. I think I do have enough of these materials though, which is going to be fine. So let's upgrade you. Let's upgrade you. And I think that's where we stop. But we should be able to learn you all the way up to grade 6. I want to say we should be able to get you to grade 6. Fingers crossed. Let's go 300 billion before we do the last stage of the video, which is doing some examples. Now, I know that there are going to be some players in the community that are going to run other things instead of Cao Pi. So I am very, very curious to see if we can get some showcases of Wei Yan. I feel like Wei Yan's going to be up there. Actually, you know what? You know what we're going to have to do? We're going to have to claim that, but we're going to have to recycle. Where's that stupid tactic? We are going to have to reset you. We're never going to use you again, so we're going to have to get all of your stuff out. That's fine. So this should be enough. This should be enough, fingers crossed, to get us to 300 billion. 300 billion incoming in about 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Oh, so close. All right, all right. A little bit premature. Let's go. Let's get there. I kind of want to get you to grade 6 anyway because that's fine. Level 6 is a good level. I'm probably gonna have to. No, level 5. Is this gonna be it? Is this gonna be the one? Oh my goodness, so close. You know what that means? That means we're gonna have to go into the bag once more and grab 50 of these bad boys out. Now, hopefully, fingers crossed, this is gonna be enough. Now, I know on the screen it already says 300 billion, I'm aware, but we want it to be a real 300 billion, you know what I mean? Like, we really want it to be the legitimate one. Oh, did I really run out of the scrolls? Damn. Did I? Did I really just run out of scrolls? Are you kidding me, game? Of all the things for me to run out of right now. Are we going to have to do this the cheesy way then? Are we going to have to cheese on this? Maybe a little bit? Oh, so close. We're so close. How are we going to cheese on this one? What are we going to have to do to get us across the line? Legitimately. Let me look. Let me look. Give me 3 seconds. Hmm. Well, I mean, we could do that. Should we do that? We should probably do that. We definitely should do that. Let's grab these ones out. Let's grab some of you. Now, I got you and I got you. And I think this should be enough. This should be enough. Let's see. If anybody knows what I'm doing, you already know what I'm doing. I think we've got some universal shards as well. Let's go into it. Let's go you. I want to obtain. Actually, why won't you let me upgrade? Let me grab you here. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you, Mr. Wei? Where are you, Mr. Wei? I'm awakening you. That's nice. Nope, don't need you yet. Where are you? Zhao. No. Rank up. Universal shards. Yeah, let's just use 20 of you. Let's get there. Fingers crossed. This is enough to get us across the line. We should get 240. Oh, yes. And what did we get? We got an extra 10% damage increase. Boom. There we go. That is a legitimate 300 bill. Don't worry about the 301. That's a lie. But it's a legitimate 300 bill, which means that we can now test out our Cao Pi. So I am going to stick my MC slot 1. I am going to stick you there. I'm going to stick you... Where am I going to stick you? Dongjia should be in there. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I think this will work out. This will work out nicely. And of course, you get Venom Voodoo on you, which is going to be interesting. So I actually saved some of the PvE content around for the trials because we do want to do a couple of attacks here. So which one can we do? We can probably do some level 3 stuff just so that it lasts a little bit longer. What is this one? Win within 4 rounds. Okay. Let's see how strong this guy is. And I have to admit, though, I probably need to run the Fire Gourd on him. But I don't know yet. Ooh, Paralyzed? Okay, so he still has some pretty good Paralyzed chance. Interesting. Now, I don't think he's going to be a strong DPS. But I do think that him in slot 1 could be intriguing. There's a lot more control on the field now, of course, with UG. Oh, man, like, Oda just claps. If anyone doesn't know that, he absolutely claps. Interestingly, though, he didn't manage to get his full ultimate up. Okay. I wonder why that was. It's fine. It's fine. Let's have a quick look. Let's see what he did. So he doesn't do very much damage. I won't lie about that. Leland Queer doing some solid damage there. Of course, Oda up there as well. But I mean, he did paralyze. He paralyzed round 1, so I will give you that. Let's see if we can fight a little bit of a stronger one. Let's go with this guy 4 rounds. I feel like these fights are better because they're non-conditional. You just have to win within 4 rounds, where the other ones are kind of sucky. So maybe this isn't a bad way to showcase. We'll do some PvP in a second as well. Interesting. I want to see Paralysis. Oh, okay. Did we just paralyze 4 of you in a row? Alright, well, you know what? That's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, he definitely paralyzed 4 in a row. Okay. Um, he pretty much just shut down their front row. Now, I mean, this is just PvE, so of course it's a little different in PvP, but still, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that as a victory. Unfortunately, he's like a wet noodle round 2 though. He still did okay. He did some solid control. He's certainly not a DPS, but he will. I believe he will make it a little bit easier for people to clear some content, particularly if you are in a low control nation. I would like to see this guy in a Wu formation. I feel like he's just going to add that layer of frustration to anyone that fights, particularly with old mate Tankinator. Oh my gosh, he paralyzed 5? Wow. Like, yes. Yes, please. Where have you been my entire life? The one thing that Warlord lacks is control, and if this is the solution... it sucks to be the enemy team. Wow. Let's get that control. And I will be getting Ja-Un for this team as well. I will be maximizing him out. He'll probably be replacing Oda, actually, for this team formation. If anyone is curious, we will be splitting up the nation with the Generation 5 incoming. I'm going to be running Gonsan and I'm going to be running Ja-Un. So it's going to be some triple trouble action there. But this is not bad. I mean, we didn't really need to look at the damage board, but all he's gonna do is control, I mean, that's not a bad thing. I quite like that. Let's go ahead and fight Miko and see what a round one can do if he can stay alive. He might die though because he is going to be fighting against, of course, Dong Zhao. Now he would be pretty good with the. I mean, if I want to get him like super tanky, I guess I could run the halberd on him. I just feel like that might potentially be a bit of a waste, but we'll see. We will see. Can we take away any of his stuff? No. Pixiu procs, that's not good. Come on. I have no rage ability either, and he's gonna die. He didn't die. Oh, but because he got attacked, they got paralyzed. Look at that. Let's go. I mean, we're going to lose this one for sure. But every time they attack him, apparently he gets paralyzed too. Right. So that's not bad. That passive is quite nice. That's actually a very nasty passive. And he gets resurrected with his ultimate ability, and he's going to die. But other people got paralyzed too. That's pretty cool. Can we actually get out of this little bit of a shit show? I don't know. I think I'm stunned. Am I stunned? Huh. Am I stunned? Please stop stunning me. Let my dank stash kill some people, please. The answer to that is negatory. Negatory, that's not happening today. Warlord versus Warlord. This is what happens. But we seem to be winning with the reflection right about now, which isn't too bad. If Dankstash would like to participate, that would be fantastic, though. Apparently, he doesn't want to, which is unfortunate. We did manage to get him up to 6 stars, however. So we didn't really do any damage, but we did do some control. I will say that's pretty impressive. Let's go ahead and fight one more time, and then we might call it. We can't call it a video day. But let me know in the comment section down below, how pumped are you that you now have access to the Generation 4s? I know I'm going to get a lot of questions about, should I get this, should I get that? I'm absolutely happy to answer that. My opinion is, if you keep waiting for the next generation, you will miss out entirely on this one. And even as a free-to-play on my free-to-play accounts, it is very possible to get at least 6 Paper Charm shards consistently every 2 or 3 generations. I would say 2 or 3 generations you should be able to get one. Is he going to be able to live? Let's go. Paralysis. Did he paralyze? Yeah, he got Lu Lingqi, but he died. It's fine. It's fine. It happens. By the way, Dankstash still decimates. He absolutely annihilates people. He's probably going to annihilate them again in 3, 2, 1. Lu Lingqi's going to die. And yep, she's going to die. And we managed to kill old mate Papa Dong Zhao. It is a thing. It would be nice though if my Dong Zhao actually did some taunts. That would be freaking nice. I feel like at 2-star he cannot compete, unfortunately. He definitely needs to be 4-star in order to maximize. Of course, Oda coming in strong with the finishing off, but yeah. The MC just is so squishy. In slot 1, he's just too squishy. So it's a little bit of a glass cannon. But you kind of need him to be there, though. That's the thing. Because you want to set him up. I know a lot of players will put their MC in slot 6, but you have to remember that paralysis only lasts 1 turn. So you kind of want to shut down the enemy team earlier than later, if that makes sense. Now, of course, if you don't know, you do actually mandatorily need to do the East Wing this time. And the reason why, and I always like to be holistic, is because the mission is for you to hunt 5+5 East Wings. So if you don't do that, you're going to have to wait another week in order to do that. So I strongly recommend getting all of your East Wing treasures done, just so that you can pretty much finish off this event and be done with it. Now, of course, the next event up, I have no idea what will be. Hopefully, we'll be able to grab some of these. Can I see? What's the next one? Ooh, we get a full piece. Okay. We should be able to get it. Ooh, tomorrow. Tomorrow we get a full piece. Very nice. So we're going to be able to deck Oda out with a full set of gear. He's going to get the press plate, and then we should be able to start working on old mate Papadong Zhao after that. I'm very, very excited about that. Very grateful for GT Arcade's generosity in the end. It turned out to be good in the end. It took him a little while to get there, but after a while, I think we all decided to go, yeah, that's pretty generous. The Christmas event, the New Year's event, the anniversary event, it all looks pretty good. It all looks pretty good now. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, notification button. Jump into our Discord and link in the description box below. I'll see the OGs in the chat. And if you see me on Facebook, don't be afraid to say hello. Until next time.